Hey there, precious metalers. Liberty Bleeds Silver here. It's Monday Night Metals. Glad y'all showed up. I'm doing a live stream here tonight with Blue Collar Stacker. Usually we do it with Vegas Stacker, but he's not in. So we got a couple of people who are going to step in for Vegas tonight, although he may make a surprise guest appearance. Who knows? That'd be cool. And yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm going to have my right-hand man here, Blue Collar Stacker, Average Joe. You may know him as. Call out the chat.
All right, how you doing, everybody? Tonight we got Average Jane in the chat. She's driving, so we won't ask her to comment. We got Being Becky. We got B Taylor, FG Stacker. Welcome, everybody. Vegas Stacker is in the chat. We got Chris in Virginia. Well, let's see who else. We got Transient Stacker. Where you at tonight, Transient? Snake Bites in the chat. We got Monkey King, Cyclops Stacks, Kevin Hawthorne as always, Silver Spurs 420, and I think that's it. We're caught up.
Right on, right on. Well, welcome, Dub C. I'm so glad you're here. Glad you could roll in tonight.
Glad to see everybody. Happy to be here. Thrilled that I was asked to be, even if it's only as a backup plan.
Yeah, I would have had a nice image and graphic for you if I would have known you were coming, but I'm glad you're here just the same. Thank you.
It's all good, man. I'm just playing with you.
Right on, right on. So I got a couple things on my mind tonight. I usually do, right?
Yeah, bring it.
Well, the first one is this. I'll warm us up with some of this action here. Yeah, I think that's as big as I can get it. Let me try something different. Yeah, that's too small.
That's what
way
she said.
small. Yeah, that's as big as I get it. Can you guys read that?
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Well, what do y'all think of it?
Hold on. Let me make it bigger on my iPad here.
What's that number, man?
Oh, what is it? 105? Is that what
Pretty
you
damn. 104.7.
104.7.
104.7 FM. All the hits, all the time. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think it's ridiculously high, but I know old Dub C doesn't care about that.
I think really follow that ratio.
I think Blue Collar, you lost like $3 on every damn piece of silver, didn't
you? Maybe 4 or 5.
Oh wait, how did? No wait, my math might be way screwy. So Dub C,
you don't lose unless you sell, right? If you don't sell, you don't lose.
Yeah, you're right. If you didn't sell, you wouldn't have got all that silver traded. That's in your case, right?
Right. Well, I thought about that today because I know somebody's going to bring it up. Because I did the trade at 100 and it's 104.7, right?
Wait, so, did you know that it was me that was going to bring it up?
No, I actually didn't. But here's the thing: I have a prepared answer for that. Here's my answer: if you owned a stock from $88 and it went up to 100 and you sold it, would you be pissed off it went to 104, or would you just say, I got out with a profit?
I got out with a profit.
There you go.
What about you, Dub? Yeah, right. Applause.
I mean, there's an old expression, right? It's pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. So I mean, if you're in a position where you need to be exiting,
hold on, wait. You got to say that expression again. I need to dissect that one real slow now.
Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered.
Pigs get fat.
That's how I heard it. I heard it. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered.
Oh, that works too. I like that too.
Yeah, that's a Wall Street expression.
So is that like if you're not in the game, no skin in the game, then you don't win or lose? I guess I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, what it means is, if you're a bull and the stock's going up and you sell, you don't have to sell at the top of the market, right? Get out while the getting's good. Same with on the way down if you're a short, right? But if you try and hold out for every last dollar, you're gonna get your nuts cut off at some point.
Oh, like you're dropping silver dollars out of your arms and trying to bend over and pick up a dime.
Yeah, exactly. You're holding out for every last dollar, and then the market's going to turn on you, and you're going to get slaughtered. pigs get slaughtered.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry, Doug. Thanks so much. And so keep going with your thoughts, please.
I mean, you guys who follow my channel know that I don't really care much for the ratio. I don't really pay much attention to the gold silver ratio. So I don't ever play that. It's really however I feel about the market. If I feel like the market is oversold, I might pick some stuff up if it's overbought. If the price of gold is super high, I'm not really looking to buy anything. If I feel like the price is really low, I'll buy something. And the same is true about everything except for platinum right now, which I've said many times recently that I've been on the hunt for a long time, and I just can't find any. So I don't really play the ratio like a lot of folks do, and I certainly understand the appeal of it. It just is not something that I really care for. I don't really sell anything. I just accumulate. So,
Right.
Now, wait a minute. When you say you can't find platinum, like you physically can't find it to buy it?
So
Not at
of
price.
the 2 or 3 local stores that I visit with some regularity, none of them have anything that is remotely interesting to me. And it's like they have, a 1/10 ounce platinum maple or something from 2016. That's not very interesting. I mean, I just put out a few of my little small gold bars here. And a lot of them are kind of interesting pieces. You guys who've seen my channel know that I kind of go for the interesting stuff. I'm not so desperate for platinum that I want to just drop, a small amount of money on something that's kind of insignificant. Let's put it that way. So yeah, none of my local shops are getting in anything that I would call very interesting, that I would find very appealing.
Gotcha. And have you looked online? Like, are the prices? You've got other outlets, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I could buy other things online. Some things I just like to pick up personally, and then I like to complain about it if I can't do it. So
good point. It's really nice to be able to hold it in your hand and look at it and make that decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But just for the record, somebody was saying to me the other day in my comments that the silver to platinum ratio right now is 32 to 1, approximately in and out of 32 to 1. At platinum's peak, what was it, 5 years ago? It was 109 to 1.
Wow.
So that's a big disparity right there.
Yeah,
that's an interesting ratio. I never even think to look at that. Wow, I'm looking at silver to platinum. That's cool.
Yeah, man. It's definitely a thing. It's like I got a friend, and I've mentioned him a few times on the channel. He's got 3,200 ounce bars of silver in a box. Okay. And it's just sitting there. I said, why don't you take 1,600 of those ounces, go cash them in, and go get some platinum. Get 50 ounces of platinum.
It'd be good to diversify in the metals.
I'm sorry?
I think that's a good idea to diversify in the metals.
Yeah, no doubt. Platinum, I think, a no-brainer.
Platinum's weird, man. Talk about, like, you see that graph right there. Platinum looks like that, but like about 1,000 times pokier. Except for lately. Lately, platinum has like really kind of leveled off, hasn't it? The last probably year or so.
Yeah, it's been right in that $900 range.
Yeah.
Some bucks, yeah,
absolutely. All right, so we've got William E. LBS. Do your research first. Yeah, right, dude. I don't know anything. Vegas Stacker, it's not true. Blue doesn't have friends. LOL. I'm not sure what he's talking about. B and Becky, yeah, shipping is tough. Oh, they got their conversations going on in here. Oh, I guess I can start showing some of those things, right? Metal Mobster, platinum is a dead metal. Oh, wow. Okay, so Metal Mobster is out on platinum. Silver Sleuth, silver to dollar ratio. Yeah, that's a very interesting one as well. What's this big one say? Oh, wow. When I click on it on this end, it puts a blue screen over it, so I can't read it. That puts it on this main screen so you guys can read it, but I need to take it away so I can actually read it. And it says, it's Chris in Virginia. He says, I have a handful of 10-gram generic bars I am planning on, darn it, I lost it again. Oof, I am planning on liquidating tomorrow. This assuming things don't turn on their heads tomorrow. I'm just worried about the it might take on the hit it might take on the gold. 10 grams. So he's talking about grams selling gold. Wow, what do you guys think of that?
Well, I mean, gold is catching a massive bid right now. It's 34.43 right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, especially if you have fixed expenses. So transferring some money out of something like gold to me kind of makes sense in some circumstances. With gold as high as it is, and if you're, if especially if you've got the possibility of things going up because of interest rate fluctuations, I happen to think that interest rates are probably going to go up. So I don't, in this instance, I don't think that there's much of a problem in taking some gold off the table, converting it to dollars and paying off debt. But I'm really happy that I've got the gold that I have now. I'm not buying any more gold, but I'm happy that I have what I have, especially seeing the prices where they are.
Yeah, watching it go up, that's always a good feeling, right?
Yeah.
Could you speculate for us a little bit, Dub, on where you think gold will be in, let's say, early 2025?
Early 2025, you mean 26?
Yeah, you mean 26.
So if I'm reading the markets correctly, and unfortunately I haven't had a whole lot of time to put into doing really good research recently, it looks to me like the dollar is crashing pretty hard right now.
Yeah.
I think the dollar is going to continue to crash really hard under current economic policy. So because of that, I think there is a rush to anything tangible. So I think if things continue like they are, then I wouldn't doubt that. I could easily see gold at $4,000, maybe even more than that. If some sanity returns to the markets, then I think the price of gold will drop.
That makes sense. Yeah, it is very volatile at times with the dollar and the whole the politics of everything, the wars. Yeah, I mean, I predicted last year, just off the cuff, saying, I think silver will hit 40, and gold, it would be 3,500 by the end of the year, and that's definitely easily possible now. But 4,000, wow! And then I hear like Robert Kiyosaki and all these kind. They're telling, you've heard these guys, right? Like insane amounts, like that everything's going to go to the moon. Gold at like 40,000, silver at 1,000, and all kinds of crazy shit. But what do you think of these guys that say stuff like that? Is it just clickbait, or is there any validity like that could really happen someday, or are they just totally playing with our heads?
So I think for those kind of outrageous predictions, if that were to happen, that would mean it doesn't mean that your gold has gone up that much in value. It means that your dollar has lost that much value.
So that'd be if the economy tanks or just falls apart, then that's when that could happen.
I mean, the Dow is down 8,000 points since Donald Trump took office. This is unprecedented. I just read a headline that said this is the biggest drop, 1 month drop since 1932. So if we continue on this trajectory, the value of the dollar will continue to diminish. That means that it costs more dollars to buy an ounce of gold, or the price of gold has gone up that much. It's this, you're looking at it from two different directions. But if the price of gold suddenly goes up to $10,000, that means the value of your dollar will have dropped down to about a penny. And that's not a very good situation for any of us to be in, regardless of your political beliefs.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like I've always said that, if silver goes to $50, well, if that $50 is probably only going to buy you what the 34.73 buys you today,
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's my thinking anyway. So I like having tangibles. I like having precious metals. I like having stocks and bonds. I like having real estate. But when it comes to anything other than that, I'm not sure that I would be selling gold to get dollars right now, because the value of the dollar seems to be dropping quite quickly. If you have expenses and you have debts and you want to take advantage of the gold right now, that makes a lot of sense to me. But
it does.
I wouldn't be trading gold for dollars at this point.
Now, how do you feel about trading gold for silver?
I don't play those ratios, man.
I don't play that. Dub don't play that, man.
Yeah.
We don't play that. So I mean,
Back
like I
then.
said, I don't where my ratios are, where I feel like I have my physical precious metals holdings, I'm good with. I still stumble into things like the hoard that I talked about on Friday, where I picked up another 86 ounces of silver that I did not need. But I'm in a position where I can pick up stuff like that occasionally if it's interesting to me. But I certainly don't feel like I need it. So I don't think that I need either gold or silver at this point. Frankly, I don't really need platinum either, but that's not stopping me from being on the hunt for it.
But it's something you like to do, right?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a hobby. This is a lifestyle. Those of us who are in the chats, and I'm looking over Silver Sleuth and everybody else, their comments while we're talking, and I appreciate it. It's a way of life. You know, it's like talking to a fisherman and asking, why haven't you gone fishing in the last 6 months? I don't want to be in that position. I still like being in this hobby, this way of life, this pastime, whatever it is. So yeah, I mean, I'm neck deep in it every single day because I love it so much, but I certainly don't need it at this point.
Right,
Gotcha.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I do need it. No,
I'm very fortunate that I don't need it, but you know, I mean, I've talked about it many times before. I've been buying this stuff since literally the mid 1980s, but for real since the 1990s, and we're in 2025 now. So I'm good.
Yep. No, I hear you. Yeah, me personally, I've only been stacking for a couple of years, so it's definitely still on my radar to keep picking stuff up.
Yeah, I hear you. Silver State Stacker says, I think real estate is about to get a haircut. I think you're probably right, man. I believe that too. Big Nasty Seth saying good evening, and Silver Sleuth is saying that unsecured debt is bad. I think he's right there. That's a very good, positive way to look at it. Sobriety and silver, hasn't the dollar already lost about 97% of its purchasing power? I suppose it depends on where you started from, where you're looking from. But yeah, it's definitely lost a lot of its purchasing power.
Yeah,
News, sports, and weather on the way up. We've got 10 minutes left with Dub C before we take over somebody else's slot. So
yeah, I'm thinking the 97% is probably more like 99%, and that's basically 1933. You know, that region there, where it's $20 an ounce. So
it's pretty crazy when you see prices of things, just average everyday things. If you have an opportunity, if you come across, you know, in the basement somewhere stashed away where you've got your nails in a coffee can, and that coffee can has a price tag on it, is like 89 cents for a 5-pound bag of coffee or a jar of coffee. It's like, where was that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And you look at old movies like, movies even from the 80s where it was like a hamburger was $1.49.
I know.
In a restaurant, you know?
I mentioned recently on the channel that I was watching the Rockford Files because they just started putting those out on Netflix, I think. There's incidentally like the 3rd or 4th episode of the 1st season. It's about Jim Rockford going to a coin shop. I thought that was kind of fun. But when they pass the gas stations and gas is 29 cents a gallon, This is within my lifetime. So it's still pretty shocking to see that much purchasing power disappear. But I think it's probably true of just about everything.
It is. It definitely is. But as far as like, you talked about the stock market and economic policies and tariffs and what have not, but every single market was in a bubble before this all started. So this is something that needs to happen, man. This bloodletting needs to come. As far as I'm concerned, stock market really needs to lose 70% before it can continue up. That's just the way it is.
I mean, I understand that position, but it's not one that I necessarily share. Now, I'm not saying that I think, I was in a certain job. Let's say I was in a position about 25 years ago where I had licenses that dealt with all of this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I remember the Dow, people were talking about the Dow eventually getting up to 10,000, and now the Dow is at 40,000. So Yeah, I understand that idea, but if you were looking at it relative to the value of the dollar, and we were just talking about how the dollar has lost so much of its purchasing power, then it kind of makes sense that if the value of the dollar has decreased by 25, 30, 40, or 50% or more, then it's conceivable that the stock market will have increased by that much because it's all relative. It's the
Yeah.
same thing as the price of gold going up so high. It doesn't mean the price of gold has gone up. It means the dollar has lost its purchasing power.
Yeah, but my point was, if you look at the last couple crashes, stock market crashes, right?
Yep.
Remember Nasdaq 5,000, right? In
Yeah.
the late 90s. Everybody's talking Nasdaq 5,000, Nasdaq 5,000. It hit 5,000 and it went down to 1,200. That's a big haircut. That's a 75% haircut.
Yeah.
And things like that need to happen. And then from there, it marched up to 1,000, and then it got another haircut in 08. And it will continue to keep going through those cycles. It's just the way it is. We're on a 16-year bull market in the stock market. It's going to end.
Let me just have one more thought, since I know that B. Taylor is going to be coming in pretty soon here, is that if you're correct, let's assume that you are correct. Something has happened in the last 90 days that has caused this market to crash. And that is not organic at all. That is nothing to do with the economic policy of corporations and anything else. It has to do with one individual who has set policies that don't seem to be grounded in anything, at least not that I can see. So while I understand the concept of markets going down so that they can, theoretically increase, that also tends to have something that's a lot more organic happening. In this case, it is inorganic. This is economic policy that is causing this to happen without any kind of a plan for a solution for that policy to have happened. That's my perspective on it.
I understand your point, but what caused the last crash? What caused the crash before that?
I think it's people deciding that they'd rather have money in something else. I mean,
No.
it's then once somebody starts selling, other people jump on the bandwagon.
Right.
But the fundamentals in that position seem to be solid. That's what allowed the market to come back. I think the fundamentals have changed dramatically, and they are no longer solid. So until we get a sound footing, until we have economic policy that makes sense, then those markets are not going to increase. And that's my concern.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. There's always going to be a catalyst that drives that kind of a correction or a crash, even if you will.
Vegas Stalker, he asked about a pullback. Is that where you're headed to, Blue Collar? Because I think it's going to happen this summer, but then I think we're going to finish out at 3,500.
Oh, you're talking about metals? I honestly, I don't think metals are really going to pull back that much. I mean, I'm no expert. I mean, I don't know why you would even ask me, but I don't think metals are going to pull back that much. I think we're headed for the dark ages, honestly.
Yeah, I have to agree with Metal Mobster's post just now. I think he says the dollar is going to end. I'm not that gloom and doom, but I certainly think you have to remember that we're not just the American economy. We are the world economy. And the rest of the world is looking at what's happening right now in the United States and deciding they would rather have their money somewhere else.
Yeah, but you know what? The rest of the world has been buying gold at a furious pace.
Yeah, agreed.
And we can't counter fucking gold. That's the problem.
They are shifting from dollars to gold and to anything else that makes sense because they don't want to own dollars. This is one of the reasons why the dollar has crashed in the last couple of weeks, and the reason the stock market has crashed along with it.
Yeah, it might have something to do with the $37 trillion in debt, too.
That's absolutely the truth, too. And if economic policy currently was paying off that debt, then I might be more of a fan of this economic policy. But I don't see that happening either.
But cutting expenses is a good thing, isn't it?
If you look at the expenses the United States government has incurred in the last 6 months, you will find that they are drastically up, not down. So, yes, until we have sound economic policy, I think we are facing an even greater decline in the stock market, not just in American terms, but globally. again, these are the opinions of this commentator and not necessarily those of the Vegas cabal.
No, definitely. I'm with you on that, but I don't think we can really hang it all on Trump. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying Trump's perfect. I get it. I think he's just trying to shock the world in a sense where we can't keep printing dollars. We just can't.
I would be. I understand that, and if there was a logical process in place where the administration was saying, going forward, we are going to pay down this debt, or we are going to increase tariffs because it will result in X, Y, or Z, then it might not be causing quite the amount of shock to the system that it seems to be now. But I haven't heard that kind of economic policy. I've simply heard the decisions of one individual, and that's what concerns me most.
The problem with that theory, though, is that we're at a tipping point. We're past the point of no return. We either have to inflate our way out, or we're going to have to default on the debt. That's it. There's only two choices. There's no way we can balance our budget and pay off the debt. It's going to have to be inflated away, or it's going to have to be defaulted on. That's the two choices. That's it.
So if the current administration had decided that one of those two paths made the most sense, and they presented that policy as what they were going to do going forward, I think the markets would probably look at this austerity program and decide that it was going to be painful, but it was probably something that we had no choice but to pursue. But to my knowledge, this administration has not done that. That's my concern.
Well, I kind of disagree with that because, I mean, that's pretty much been front and center since before day one. That we're gonna go through and we're gonna cut waste. We're gonna get rid of all the dead wood. Fire. There's so many people. There's so many agencies. Just get rid of it. Cut it down. Get like a more libertarian approach. Cut this big government, man. We don't need it.
We can certainly have agreements or disagreements on that kind of program, but I think if you look at the government accounting that has happened so far, very little has been cut from the budget. And in exchange for that, we have lost something like $8 trillion in wealth. So if the Doge program or whatever else is in charge of this has cut $500 million, but we've lost $8 trillion in value, that doesn't seem like we've made very good return on our investment.
You didn't think that was coming anyway? You didn't think the stock market was in the biggest bubble ever?
I'm not sure that I was really paying that much attention to it, but I'm not sure that the actions of the administration have resulted in whatever it is that we were hoping would happen. And instead, what we've seen is the stock market crash. And that doesn't seem like a very good, sound economic policy.
Well, you know how that goes, though. It's always the guy that is in charge when it happens. But he's been in office for 3 months, okay?
Yeah, in 3 months, he's caused the Dow to lose 10,000 points.
Do you really think that he has caused that? Or maybe the actions of the last 50 years since Nixon shut the gold window have caused that?
I think that the buck stops here, and I think that you can draw a direct line into what this administration's economic policy has been in that 3-month period.
Yeah, but
it's had a direct result in the market dropping 8,000 points.
It's really easy to blame the guy who hasn't even been in office for 100 days yet. Okay,
but it was his policy that has done this. I mean, it was tariffs that did this.
He's tearing off the Band-Aid. It needs to be done.
If he had a policy that said, I'm going to tear off the Band-Aid because it will result in X, Y, and Z, I think the market would understand that. At this point, all we've seen is him tearing off Band-Aids. So maybe you're right. Maybe this will have a positive impact. But I think until we have a sound economic policy, we're probably going to continue to see this market drop.
Right. But you know how it is. It's like everybody else just kept kicking the can down the road. Turn the printing press back on. Let's run another couple trillion every single year. Run another couple of $1 trillion out there. And eventually we're going to be in hyperinflation. And then we'll get our wish. Our debt
But
will be tough.
has this administration done something to counter that, or are they just ripping
Well,
off band-aids left and right?
I think they're trying. I think they're trying to cut expenses. They're trying to go through, find waste, and get rid of it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing.
I think we'll have to agree to disagree on that point because as of now, we haven't seen that this administration has cut any debt. In fact, as I said, expenses have gone up. So maybe you're right. Maybe 6 months from now, maybe a year from now, we'll start to see expenses go down. But for right now, all we have seen is trillions of dollars in value disappear with no policy that says once we get past this point, we'll start to see the market stabilize or we'll start to see wages go up. At this point, I haven't seen anything like that.
Right. Well, listen, is the president responsible for the stock market?
The president's policies up to this point are what has directly caused the decrease in the stock market. Yes.
That's a theory.
I mean, you can point to him talking about tariffs and the coincidence of the stock market dropping. I mean, you could watch it in real time.
Well, you did say the word coincidence, right?
Meaning the true sense of the words. You could see it as he was announcing new tariffs. You could see the market start to tank. This is all the current administration's policy.
Yeah, but you know what though? Wall Street's just, they're drunk on free money for the last 25 years, right? 0% interest rates for the last 25 years. They couldn't give a rat's ass about the debt. They just know they're getting their, $3 million bonus this year. They're the root of the evil in this situation.
And if this administration had come forth and said, we are no longer going to allow this kind of benefit for stockbrokers, or these policies will result in this type of change, then I think it would make sense. At this point, we haven't seen anything like that. We have just seen ripping off band-aids. So until we get economic policy, bills or laws that spell out what we're supposed to see as a response to this, I think the dollar is going to continue to drop, and I think the stock market's going to continue to drop.
Yeah. Well, the stock market, I have all the faith in the world that even if it drops down to 20,000, it's going to come back. It always does.
Okay.
It always does.
I think that
I don't think we should make governmental policies based on the stock market. I don't think we should.
I mean, I think that's every bit as likely. I mean, it's very likely that the stock market tomorrow will go up 10,000 points and everything will be fine. Yeah. But I don't think that's going to happen.
What do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin, Dubsy?
I don't follow crypto very much. I have a little bit of exposure to crypto. I think I've mentioned before that I have essentially one Bitcoin and then a smattering of other stuff. But I don't pay much attention to it. It was really just fear of missing out, and I wanted some exposure. So,
what did you pay for that single Bitcoin? Was it like 10 cents?
No. I wasn't in it that early. I don't remember exactly. It was probably a third of what it is now, maybe a fourth of what it is now. But I honestly, I mean, of all the things that I pay attention to, that's probably the least. It's just a little bit of exposure to that because I thought it was kind of interesting. The more I find out about crypto, the less interested I am. And I think, I mean, it's not like I'm going to sell that. It will stay there. But I probably won't be buying any more of it.
Gotcha. Interesting. Well,
I'm reading all the comments from everybody, and the comments while we were having our discussion, while I was tearing Blue Collar a new one, the comments are really nice. So it's really, really fun to read it.
Yeah, actually, I was just going to say that. What LBS? Why don't you read through the comments? You're really good at that.
Okay, so what happens is, let me try, but it's like I have to keep something highlighted, and it always covers a comment I want to read that I want on the screen for you guys. So, yeah, I can read comments, but I got to stay one above, and then I got to keep clicking it. It's literally like a half of an inch of a screen I'm looking at for comments. So I get like 1.5 comments per screen, and then there's a blue. Anyways, yeah, technical crap. Let's see. So I'm going to hit the comment above and read the comment below. Metal Mobster said, darn it. Metal Mobster says, what would the price of gold be right now if Bitcoin didn't exist? Oh, that's a very interesting question.
That's a tough one.
Wow. I don't know. That's too big for my head, man.
Vegas Stacker says,
Dub C, why should the U.S. pay 15% tariffs to one country, and while they pay 8%? What is he? I don't understand.
He's saying we're paying 15, they're paying 8 back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really? Oh, shit.
I think that you can probably pick and choose individual markets and individual products within individual markets where tariffs are higher than they should be. But I think if you're going to look at the entire process of tariffs, if you're looking at countries, and I am not an economist, then I think you can say that America has the strongest economy in the world. And during COVID and everything else, we became the envy of the entire world. Whether or not that was a fair playing field loses its importance so long as our economy continued to do well. But I'm not disagreeing with you at all, Vegas. I think you can find instances where we are paying tariffs that are higher than others. It remains to be seen if this administration's tariffs policy are going to be productive, helpful, or destructive. But as of 90 days into it, it certainly seems to be destructive.
Well, if you're basing it fully on the stock market, I think that's not a good argument.
Is that what the comment? What does Silver State Stacker say there? Can you guys read that on the screen? I think he's just said something like that.
Yeah, hold on.
Trump is banking on what? I can't read it.
Banking on federal rates dropping. When they drop, stocks will soar.
No, I think that's probably true. I think that's what he's banking on. The problem is that lower inflation rates in this kind of circumstance will probably result in inflation. So if the cost to borrow goes down, the stock market probably will soar. But again, that means a diminishing value of American dollars. And that can be every bit as bad as everything that's going on right now.
Right. Yeah, I think the party's over, honestly. I think we lived on credit for too long, and there's no way around it. We're going to face hard times.
I think you may be right. And like I said, I wouldn't have a problem with it if this administration had said, we are facing austerity. We are going to have hard times for the next year or 2 or 3 years. But during that period of time, we're going to be paying off the debt. And so far, I haven't seen that program emerge.
Yeah, but how do you propose we pay off the debt when we could basically barely even afford the interest on the debt?
I think you only have a couple of routes, and I think you've mentioned that. We are kind of tied. We're in a difficult position. But to me, the answer to that position is not, let's cause a lot of damage and maybe something will happen that will pay off the debt. To me, it's we have a very set policy in place that is going to figure out, as painful as this might be, this is how we pay off the debt. I haven't seen that. Do you guys need to get somebody else in here? Is my time up?
No, I can't seem to. I think BT was here earlier, but I've not seen him now. I sent him an email, and he has not popped up in the guest, the green room, whatever you call it back here. It's just us three.
Maybe he saw me online and decided he didn't want to join in, and I certainly don't.
No, I think BT hangs out with your live streams a lot. I'm pretty sure, doesn't he? William?
Yeah, I think we do.
Oh, BT's in the chat. He says I'm here.
Okay, that's cool. I'll duck out.
How come I'm not seeing him, man? What is up with that? I don't see not a single one, and I've been looking for a long time.
Yeah, no, he's in the chat. He just said I'm here.
All right, well, if you can hear me, BT or B Taylor, I sent you an email. We were emailing back and forth, and I put it in there. So it should be. About the half goldback, Florida goldback we're giving away tonight. Yeah, it's in that same email. It's a link that you click on, and then you'll pop in here, and I'll see you. Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay. So, Dub, thank you so much for hanging out while we're waiting for B Taylor. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. I'm thanking you guys for having me with you. Blue collars are still my favorite, man.
What, Dub, have you entered the half gold back giveaway? That's the real question.
I have not.
Have you emailed Liberty Bleed Silver and entered this contest?
I have not. I would have
Yeah,
to.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Right now, that laugh just said it all, man. There it goes again. He said the same laugh. It's like
I have thoughts, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. It's not something that I will probably be emailing to enter, but you never know. I might.
okay.
All right.
What time is
you guys? But I will be watching this while you guys are chatting. So I'll catch everybody else in the streams later, and I look forward to joining you guys in just a minute.
Right on, Dub. Always a pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Peace out, brother. All right, let's get B. Taylor. Oh wait, he just went away. Wait, no, he's there. He took. Oh wow, when Dub left, he popped in automatically. That's a B. Taylor. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Monday Night Metals, bro.
I don't see him.
What? Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
all you. Oh, you look like two sets, man. That's a trip. Okay, hold on. No, he went away. No, he's still there. I'm just tripping. All right, everybody in the chat, give a big thumbs up, please, to B. Taylor hanging out with us here on Monday Night Metals. Let's try this again. Here we go. Hello, B. Taylor. How you doing tonight?
What's up, guys? What's going on, man?
There he is.
Man.
I have no idea how in the world I'm going to follow that action up, though. That
Oh,
was
yeah, right?
some good stuff right there. If Dub C wanted to keep going, he could keep going, man. He can have the spot.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome, man.
He's what I call a wealth of information, and I mean that on every word.
Yeah. Yeah, all you guys is like that, man. You know.
No, not me, man.
All y'all know a lot of something.
I'm just a dry sponge sitting on the counter sink trying to soak some of it up, man.
Yeah, that was cool. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice, lively conversation. A little bit of a debate, you know, but
Yeah.
I think
Sorry, my stuff is backwards.
we might be politically opposed, but I don't care about that. I consider Dub a friend, and I've got a lot of friends that I'm politically opposed to, so that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, who wants to preach to the choir? And secondly, how do you learn anything unless you hear a different perspective?
No doubt.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, straight up.
You know, and there's a lot to be said about, you know, putting yourself in other people's shoes and hearing what they're experiencing to, you know, that changes our how we perceive the world, you know?
Yeah, definitely. You got to be able to have an open mind on stuff, and you know that's how you learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of my best friends are Democrats.
Right.
He starts laughing. That's what's up.
I have a lot of people that I'm pretty close to that are politically opposed to me. You notice,
And believe it or not, Emerald Coast Stacker, some of my best friends voted for Kamala.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, I voted.
Really? Taylor's like,
I mean, a lot of
really?
my family did too. I mean, a lot of my family did too. You know, I know a lot of people like that.
I'll just play it, man. I didn't know anybody that voted for Kamala, but I mean, you know, we all have different views. It's all good, and it's all welcome here. Absolutely, man. Always welcome here. But I like to hear different viewpoints from different people, and you know, just like I said, preaching to the choir, it gets really freaking old, really freaking fast, man. So I'm glad that we have a little banter going back and forth.
Yeah.
Hey, do you see Emperor Wang put up a pretty cool comment? He says,
Oh, let's see. Let me find it.
To read it?
I could probably read it if I could get to it.
Or you could put it up.
Yeah, if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, here he is. Oh, big one. Okay. Will you read it now that I put it up? Because I can't see it anymore now that it's up there.
He says, I picture the Earth like a shitty duty station for aliens. Like when they enlist in their Starfleet on Alpha Centauri and find out they're getting sent to Earth. They're like, shit.
Yeah.
So wait. So is he saying that like we're just like a crappy Buc-ee's and for the Universal?
Yeah. Yeah. you're like getting drafted by like, I don't know, what's the shittiest football team? Yeah, it's like getting drafted by the Jets, right? Exactly.
Yeah, whoever got the #1 pick right now.
Emperor Wang, I just look at him and I start laughing, man. I can't help it. He's awesome, dude. He makes my heart feel warm inside.
Now, did you see that joke he told about Good Friday in his video?
Yeah, I saw his video. Remind me though.
It was the one where I don't want to. No, I can't tell it. Like his delivery is perfect.
Oh yeah, you'll destroy it. I got you. Yeah, no, leave it alone. Don't mess with that.
Yeah, his delivery is perfect on that. But go watch his video. It's the one about what was it? Oh, his unboxing. I think it was the unboxing where he was unboxing a bunch of gold. But yeah, Emperor Wang's a baller, man. He's loaded with gold. Yeah,
I think most everyone in the chat feed here is a creator, and if not, well, thank you for being a viewer and checking us out, man. For you guys, nobody else will be watching except for the creators, so thank you guys for being here. But yeah, go and subscribe to everyone in here if you can. I really got to get back to YouTube and make more people moderators so we can start sharing more links and all that. But speaking about sharing, like some stuff here, I wanted to show you this real quick, guys, and see. I thought it had sound, but maybe not. But anyways, just watch this for a second. If it comes up. There it goes. Oh, is that just a picture?
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Oh, it's only a picture. Oh, wow. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry.
You're as cold as ice.
He's loving that one, boy. I'm telling you.
Did you guys hear the sound? Did the music come up?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it worked. Right on. Well, let's do it again because it's kind of fun.
Instant classic, man. I'm telling you, instant classic.
So here we go. That's my frozen hand. All right.
Yeah. Million views, man. Million views right there.
Yeah, I got like 1,000, like within about, I don't know, a couple hours. That's just, I don't know if it's going to stop. I'm sorry. All right, so I'll try to stop it. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, and then here's the comment that Vegas Stacker, I hope he's still here to hear this. He says, awesome short, right? And then my good buddy B. Taylor here, who was our special surprise guest tonight. Thanks for coming, B. Taylor. What he puts in the comments, what did he put? He said, dude handing out lessons Vegas with eyes looking at Vegas.
No, hey. Don't take it like at Vegas. Number one, don't do it, man.
And then, of course, I got to laugh out loud because that's some funny shit right there, bro. Yeah, Vegas, you just got called out on Monday Night Metals. You got to, I mean, how do you tell someone to up their shorts game? Up their shorts. That doesn't sound right. Without telling them to up their shorts. B. Taylor knows. B. Taylor knows.
Hey, you see where I'm sitting at. Homie. Don't even do that. But that was an awesome video, man. That was awesome, though, man. That was. I mean, on point. That was amazing. I don't know how you did it. Whatever. Don't tell me nothing. I want to find out. But that was awesome.
Yeah, you don't want to watch him.
That made my day, man. For real.
You don't want to watch me grind a sausage, bro. I promise.
That was awesome, man. When I saw that, I was like, hell. I was like, oh my god.
Oh shit.
That's the stuff that keeps me motivated, though. That's good work.
Yeah, LBS has been killing it on the shorts lately, man.
I've been dabbling a little bit in the AI, as you can tell.
Yeah. But I'm saying that was good, though. I mean, that was point taken.
Right on. That was fun. Yeah. When I saw that, I just started laughing my ass off. I was like, "Dang, he's really, he getting Vegas from the comment section there, man."
Man. Hey, Vegas, you got some good shorts too, man. You be handing out lessons too, for sure. You already know it, man. You already know it.
What did Vegas say? Is he all pissed off here?
I'm trying to be like y'all, man. I'm trying to be like y'all.
Yeah, Vegas says all good, man. I still have more subs than Liberty, and I can't make a short.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's
Well,
doing really good. He's monetized now and all that good stuff. No, I gotta give Vegas a hard time because I love him, man. That's why I do this. Yeah. I mean, he's crushing it. So are you, Blue Collar. Dan, you guys
Yeah,
just took
y'all all
off
do
like
good work, man.
rockets.
Three Amigos, man. That's what I'm saying. The Three Amigos is right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all do it. Y'all do it. Y'all all
I've made
got your
so
good
many cool
styles,
friends
man.
along the way, man.
Yeah, y'all all got your styles, man. That's what's up.
Okay, so I've kind of come to the conclusion. Like, I want to tell you guys, or give this. I got a half gold back. I know it's not much of a gift, but I got a list here of people that emailed me that if they're here now, they can actually. We're gonna do a random and give away a half gold back. I've had my phone on ice again. I lost you guys earlier, so I got to make this quick when I do the giveaway, or it's gonna heat up on us. But
Nah.
what I was gonna say that. So B Taylor, the last time I was like not really in the live stream, that was when I was out fishing, and I was kind of there, kind of not there. But and now Vegas is not here tonight, and I don't know if he's going to jump in or not. But so next time Blue Collar's out, will you fill in for him?
Next time Blue Collar's out, will I fill in for doing what? Like hosting?
Yeah, like being on like right now, like you're doing now, like joining us.
I guess. I mean, I don't have I'm not the presenter type, but yeah, I guess, something. I don't know. We gotta
No,
figure that part out, man. I don't know, man. Like
it's
what?
just it's just showing up and doing what you're doing right now is all. I'm just saying, like, take his place, and that way he has a get out of jail free card. Like, go take a day off on a Monday Night Metals because he knows B Taylor's going to take his place.
Was that cool with the people though? I mean, that's what I would say. I mean, is that cool with the people? That's up to you guys. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's a
Well,
Monday
let's see.
night, so
Let's ask him. You guys, you
yeah.
think
If
B
they
Taylor
cool with
could?
it, put up a poll or something. I don't know. Can you do that?
Yeah, give
Ask
us a
them, whatever. I'm available.
right on, dude. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, so Vegas says at Liberty, at least I can log into StreamYard.
Yeah, you're funny. You're funny, man. Lost my whole channel over that shit. Oh, you little shit.
Insulted.
Oh, okay. Now
I think
he got me riled up, man. Where's that comment?
You got under his skin, I think.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so that just means
Yeah,
that
I
we
didn't
need
mean
to.
all that. See what you done did? I didn't mean all that.
No, dude, we're just playing or kidding. We're having a good time.
Right. That's cool.
So, I'm gonna try to turn this on, turn some lights on, and all that kind of stuff. What did you pick up last, B Taylor? While I'm getting arranged here, what was your most previous score? You buy stuff a lot.
Well, I've been tapping the LCS more often because I'm not really used to like seeing 33 and 34. Hey, but when it dropped $4, I was on that. But like, when it's around 32 and 33, I kind of get nervous. So I'm like, I'll hit up the LCS and, dabble around there. I pick up a few things here and there.
Right on.
Last big order I did was when, like I said, when it did that that sub 30 dive, $4 in 2 days, I jumped on that one. So we got something coming up. We got the brick. Like I said, this is what that is. So that's that score right there. But I've been getting some Morgans and the Peace Dogs because of you guys. Y'all been getting me into that a little bit. I got a few of those.
Yeah, I really. The Peace Dollars are growing on me big time. I like the Peace Dollar a lot.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. They're still in the box, so I didn't want to get those out. But yeah, man, I've been kind of branching out a little bit, getting a little bit more fractional, I guess, kind of something a little bit, like I said, different. Maybe I like into. So those Morgans and the Peace Dogs have been kind of on my list. So I got a couple of those when it was down from the LCS. This thing, I'm not used to the commemorative type. I don't even know if it's $1.
Yeah,
but this is one of those commemorative pieces. Yep. It's a little bit more than in weight than the Morgan and Peace dollars, but it was cheaper. So if it's 90%,
Yeah.
and then it's going to be a little bit heavier. It's going to have a little bit more silver content, and it was cheaper. Like I said, it was about $3 or $4 more cheaper than the like Morgan and Peace dollars.
Which one do
So
you
I
got
just
there? Let me see it because I know a lot about those. Let me see which one it is.
it's the Korean. Here,
Yeah,
can we turn the light on?
yeah. Don't let your
Yeah.
coin fool you. That's got the exact same amount of silver as a Morgan.
Don't assume it does.
No, it does. It's the exact same metal content as
Right.
a, it's 0.77. It's a silver dollar, just like a Morgan.
Oh, okay. It's just heavier because it has other stuff in it.
No, it's not. It's not heavier. I mean, it weighs out the same. That's going to weigh out probably 26.7 grams. It's 90% silver.
Okay. I thought those were a little bit heavier. All right. Maybe I looked at the wrong shit. My bad.
Yeah, they usually come with a certificate of authenticity. So check that out. But yeah, no, the modern dollars are the same as Morgan and Peace. Same metal content, same composition, everything.
Okay. Well, it was cheaper then. At least I got that one.
Well, they're cheaper. They're cheaper because they're kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They're kind of like the redheaded stepchild of silver dollars.
All right.
Nope.
All right.
No, honestly, nobody wants them. I buy them up. I got stacks of them things.
Well, there wasn't that many in the box, so I mean, I was like, I'll get me one. I mean, like I said, the odds. I didn't want to pay $4 more for the same things. Then, if that's the case.
Yeah, no, that's a good pickup. I like those.
Yeah.
I love them.
B. Taylor, didn't you say in one of your videos, or actually I think it's been in a couple or maybe a handful, that and I'm paraphrasing, that the Peace dollar, she's the daughter of the Morgan dollar, like, and she's a prettier girl or something like that. Did you say that?
Kind of like that. Yeah, because I assume that the Morgan is obviously older than the Peace dollar, so
She's the matron, yeah.
yeah, kind of like mother daughter. Yeah, get it from her mama.
Get it? Oh, that's it. Get it from her mama.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. She gets it from her mama for sure, dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're both nice though. They're both nice. I like them, but I just like the Morgans now because of the ones that I got. They seem like a little bit better condition. You can still see like the little ripples on the rim. I don't know if you can see it. My camera's backwards for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, let me flip you. I'm sorry.
You can see a little bit.
I don't know
more
why it defaults to the wrong way, but whatever.
Yeah. Is that bad?
Yeah, that's a nice piece.
Yeah. So I mean, like that condition, and it was still, like I said, it was around the $30 that weekend. That's when I did that short. I was like, heck yeah.
Right on.
I'll try it out.
Yeah, good point, D-Lins. The Morgan dollar is not the name of the chick. That's the creator, George T. Morgan.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't getting like that deep into it, but yeah.
Well, I call them Morgies. I say Morgie. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's my pet name for him.
I wonder if you put a Peace dollar and a Morgan dollar and a tip, when you're doing the tip thing with the waiter or the waitresses or the food service, whatever, if they would pick like one over the other, that'd be a kind of a cool experiment.
I've done it.
Oh, did you? You did? Maybe that's why I thought it.
A piece, a Morgan, and a $10 bill.
Yeah, the dude took the $10 bill, didn't he?
Well, one of the dudes did. Yeah, 3 of the people did. But
yeah.
The one girl took the Morgan because it was older. And she said that's got more history. It's got more stories to tell.
That's why I like that one. Yeah. Over the Peace dollar.
Took the older piece.
Yeah. And if you find a nice looking one, I mean, it's automatic.
Well, I tell you what, I think we're 1 hour in exactly, so I want to give away half Florida Gold back. You guys ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see. Okay, so first of all, maybe I could get a thumbs up from everybody in the chat feed if you guys are interested in watching a prize given away here. Should be fun. I put out a video saying that I was going to give one away a few days back, and put all the rules in there. You know, you got to be a U.S. resident. You've got to be subscribed to all three of us. You know, that's a Blue Collar Stacker, Vegas Stacker, Liberty Bleed Stacker, and it's only open to residents of the U.S. who are 18 years of age or older, because I'm only mailing these gold backs to the U.S. And I'm also sending in a little Liberty Bleed silver sticker, so that should be kind of fun if you're into that. But so when I put that video out, within 10 minutes, FG Stacker emailed me. 10 minutes, man. FG jumped in. I was like, holy crap, okay, this is going to be cool. And then it wasn't even until the next morning that nobody else had even got in. And then saw he left a comment. He was saying, yeah, I'm going to be at work. So that's Stack Dagger Wager. If you're at work, Stack Dagger Wager, if you can hear us, just chime in. You know, just put one comment in there, and we'll call that good as an entry. Silver Spurs 420. He was the next one to come in. He's a new guy in town, and I'm really enjoying his stuff. So I'm glad that you entered Silver Spurs 420. We also have William E., who's a longtime supporter and subscriber of mine on both channels. Thank you, William E., so much. William E., he's actually won a few of my giveaways. So, yeah, he's a lucky guy out there. Then we got Cartier Silver. Nothing stops Cartier Silver, and don't you ever forget it. I'm glad you're entered, Cartier, right on. We got Butcher, Baker, Candlestick Maker. Oh, wait, that's Dividend Staker, Silver Staker, Dividend Maker. I'm sorry, that's the Big Poppy's package. Yeah, he's entered. Right on, dude. I call you a lot of different things, but maybe we'll call you a winner tonight, Big Poppy. Silver Cigars, he was our guest last week on Saturday, this past Saturday morning showdown, which he just hopped right in. That was awesome, day before Easter. Thanks, Silver Cigars. I don't think he's here right now. I haven't seen him. And then we got B Taylor. I actually talked him into when we were talking about having him jump on the show. He said he's always would like to come on. So I was like, well, yeah, you come on as a guest, but aren't you going to enter the contest? So thanks, B Taylor, for entering.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
Yeah, Silver Cigar killed it on Saturday morning, and he is here, by the way.
Oh, dude, right on. Okay, so everyone, I can't really look and see, so I need your guys' help. You have your sharper eyes, you young whippersnappers out there that don't need the readers, and I can't find those either. So if you guys could watch the comments, what I want to do is I've got a deck of cards here. I'm going to show you. They're all here. All the cards are in the deck. And then all I need you guys to do, if you're here and you were on that list, the first person to get a card, if it doubles up, you choose a card out of the deck. Just put like Ace of Diamonds or Two of Clubs or Nine of Hearts or something like that. And if you're the first person with that card, you get it. If someone also chooses the same card as you, they can re-choose. If you're first, that's your card. That's what you get. Okay? And, wow, I'd like to have that's really beautiful to look at right there.
Thank you, sir. This is nice. I had to snag this one up, too. That was one of those late December snags.
Right on.
Before it started going too crazy, I had to pick up something, kind of wild. One of those things.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty big, pretty sizable. 10 ounce? Nice.
Yeah. Just so happened.
All right, are they putting the guesses in the chat now? Because they're starting to guess.
Yeah, we need whoever I called out on that list who emailed me to put in a card, like, Three of Hearts, Eight of Diamonds, whatever. And I'm trying to get my camera back. I don't know why I can't get it. Look, yeah, I'm fumbling. But yeah, let's see here. Camera. Okay, we go there. Camera facing back. Boom. I change this. That should. Wow, and my light's all freaking out right now. Wow, why can't my camera come up? Oh, man. Wow. Oh, this is lame. Talk amongst yourselves while I try to figure this out. Sorry, guys.
Wait.
Show us something, Blue Collar. Oh, wait, we got B. Taylor is picking up the slack here. Right on, dude. Why can't I get my camera?
I gotta do something, man. I gotta do something.
My camera's finally in focus. I'm leaving that shit alone.
You're not gonna touch it.
I gotta do something.
Wow.
T-Bird's driving.
Aztec piece. Are these
Where's
clear? I can't even tell if these are clear. These clear?
Where's that Napoleon you got?
Oh yeah, the Commander series.
Yeah.
You want to see it again?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on.
Because I was looking at the YouTube feed on my iPad, and it's behind, so I missed it.
Yeah.
And I took my eye off it. That's Napoleon. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, Napoleon. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I see LBS is playing with the cameras here.
Yeah. Oh, I think I got it. I have to turn myself off and then back on, and then
Liberty be over at getting it though, boy. He be figuring it out.
yeah. Here we go. Now
I be seeing you, Liberty.
now I'm
You
gonna
pushing them
switch
buttons,
my
man.
camera.
You pushing them buttons.
There he is.
Now look at this light tripping out, man.
All right, he's on.
All right, dear God. All right, so
what
yeah,
am I
we're getting over there, go back here. This guy right here. It's a 1/2 Florida Goldback, and of course the Liberty Bleeds sticker right here. Yeah, that guy. So I've got a deck of cards here. I think. Yep. Yep. These are Hard Rock. They're all here. I double checked them. Ace 2, 3, all the way. Clubs, every single card, diamonds, queens, 3 hearts, everything. Okay, we got it all. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle these a couple times here, and then we're gonna draw and see. So how many? So everybody has got. I guess you guys don't know if it's FG, Stack Tiger Wager, Silver Spurs, William E, Cartier, Big Poppy, Silver Cigars, or B Taylor. If you guys see one of those guys that has a card, let me know. Or if you guys see your card come up,
Everybody's got
say
their guesses.
yeah. If they've got their guesses, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guesses in there. And everyone that's still here that didn't get involved, don't worry. I want to give something else away too. So just hang out, man. And I promise it'll be a little bit faster. Oh wow.
Guesses. Am I missing one?
Oh my God! Now I lost my lights. What's going on? I got a flashing light. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't take any cards out. I promise. All right, let's shuffle them one more time here. All right. Okay, we're gonna cut the deck. Kaboom! Right there. First card. This is kind of like a dance party going on here. 8 of Hearts. Anybody?
Bingo.
Really? Are you serious?
Nah, I'm only kidding.
You jackass. You're the fuck. 4 clubs. Dear Lord.
Go slow.
4 diamonds. Jack of diamonds.
Hold on. There was a jack. Nope, not that one.
Okay, 10 of diamonds.
Winner.
Really?
10 of diamonds.
Who?
10 of diamonds, Silver and Cigars.
Dude, right on, Silver Cigars. Congratulations. Cool. All right, well, you're the proud winner. He doesn't even like these. And, yeah, but he has a whole bunch because he got gifts. People give him these. And sorry about the light. I know it's all freaky, but whatever. Think the battery's running out on it. Yeah, so now he has more for his collection that he has never purchased because he doesn't think it's a good idea to purchase these. He's just against them. But he has amassed quite the collection. So here's another one, Silver Cigars. Right on, dude. And I don't even think you have my my latest sticker slap. So, whoosh, there you go, bro. Coming at you, man. Silver Cigars. And I'll send it to your mail mule that lives up the street from you, dude. Right?
He hasn't responded in the chat. Maybe he's not present.
Oh, that's right. No, that's what he said on Saturday morning sundown. Showdown. Hello, dear God.
He's there.
Okay, so my phone's getting warm. I gotta go back over here on my ice pack, and yeah, let's keep this rolling.
You can put that in cryogenics.
Yeah, that phone's gonna blow up someday.
Yeah, dude, it gets hot. It burns my hand. I got blisters. I've got
Get a new
blisters on my
one. Why not get a
fingers.
new one?
All right. So Silver Cigars has to give that away. So has he done it already?
Oh, that's right. He wanted to give it away. Yeah.
Please make it a U.S. resident who's over 18. Silver Cigars.
Wait, hold on. Maybe he wants to put it back in the pool and redraw for it.
Okay. I still got the cards ready.
You want to do that, Silver Cigars? Put it back in the pool and redraw it?
I'll let him choose his favorite stacker up there.
Said he wants to send it to Constitutional Stackers P.O. Box.
Right on, dude. Right
Yep.
on. That's way cool. That's freaking way cool, dude. Okay. I love that. Right on. Let's see. I want to max remove.
Yeah, that was cool. You got that. You picked up pretty quick. You sure you didn't have that card up your sleeve? Did we lose him?
What's up?
Did we lose LBS?
Yeah, I knocked myself out for a minute. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see
man.
here.
Hopefully your phone don't blow up on you, dude.
Yeah. I guess it could.
I wonder why it gets hot like that. What's the deal with that?
Gotta be something with the battery, right?
I think it's just because I've had it for like 3.5 years and I paid $149 for it.
Oh, yeah. Mine is pretty much shot too. I'm figuring I got to get something new soon. We'll see.
Right on.
Did anybody anybody celebrate 420 yesterday?
How do you celebrate that, blue collar stacker?
Right on my screen.
What do you
Well-
got? Oh, legalize.
That's nice.
Is that
nice.
copper? Yeah, that's copper, huh?
Yeah, copper. Silver Shield.
Oh, Silver Shield. Yeah, that the back of that's pretty better than the front. The obverse, yeah, the reverse is better.
Yeah. No,
I
Silver
love
Shield.
that. That's amazing. Look at the sword and the
Yeah,
heart,
yeah.
dude. That's like Liberty
Yeah,
Bleeds right
detail.
there, bro.
Heck
Yeah, that's all you. That's right up your alley, dude.
Heck of a
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey, Dub C. I wonder if I'm a Trump guy.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I thought that was Trump as a superhero. That's Trump as Spartacus, right?
That's the one I sent you.
He's got like a sword in one hand, a shield in the other, and he got that
Yeah.
gold mail on there.
Here,
Plate mail.
Joe.
Oh wow, is that when he got shot?
Oh, yeah.
And he got his ear. Somebody put a gauge in his ear. Oh, Trumpinator.
The Trumpinator.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I'll be back.
Yep.
What is this? On the backside. I don't know what it is.
The White House, dude.
I know it's the White House. What does it say? I can't read the freaking thing.
Oh, it says "Hasta la vista, baby."
Oh,
Or
hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, Biden.
Hasta la vista, Biden.
There you go.
Hey,
City
you know what
can
we
read
need?
it.
We need Austrian Stacker right now. Unreal.
Blue be playing.
Hell yeah. Look at this one.
Yeah,
Oh, you
can
like this one, right? Trump riding an eagle?
Man, you showed that cannabis thing now. Everybody's talking about weed in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with
Uh-oh.
that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, wait, Liberty. There you go. Liberty.
Oh, I got that in silver. Yeah.
That's a nice round.
That's what's kind of fun about the copper is a lot of these pieces are made in copper as well as the silver pieces, you know?
Yep. You know, like you said, though, the nice thing about the copper is it's just cool artwork to me, you know? You don't have to spend $40 to get a nice, cool piece of art. That's why I like it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know. So anyway, off that subject, what's the next one?
Next subject. Let's see. I put some pictures up here. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about was one thing with that. Yeah, you know how what was it yesterday? I was talking to you guys in the text messages, you in Vegas, and I said I got like 4.6 thousand views on a short.
Yeah, in like 10 minutes or something.
It was 20 minutes, but yeah, in 20 minutes, I got 4.6 thousand views, and and then within maybe like the next 2 hours before I fell asleep, I got like 200 more. So it was like 4.8 thousand views when I fell asleep, which is the most I've ever got on this channel on any shorts. I did better on the other channel, but anyway, it's the new channel. That's the highest I've got. That was crazy, and I've never got that many in that quick a time. 20 minutes, man. It was just like holy crap. 2 hours, I'm at 4.8. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. Anyways, I go to sleep. I get up in the morning. Guess how many views I have?
4.8 thousand.
Yeah, I was about to say 5 or 6.
Nope. 3.5.
Oh, it had less?
It took away views. When I went to sleep, I said 4.8. I even got screenshots of it. 4.8. Got up 3.5. So that's that's like 20, almost 25% of my views they took away. And I've actually been noticing it on shorts that don't have quite as many views, like maybe 5, 6, 800 or 1,000. You'll watch it be like 897, and then you go back and then it's 894, like 20 minutes later. And it's like, why are they counting a view if they're going to take it away? And what? Oh man, it's just like, and a few here and there is not a big deal, I guess. But the 1.3 thousand views they took from me, man.
Yeah, a quarter.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense.
That's not cool, bro.
Not at all.
So you just watch and see if you guys like when you get shorts rolling, see if they do that to you too. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I've noticed numbers are like just different, just overall. I've taken screenshots too. It's just you look at one part of the screen, it says this many views, and like in your list it says this many views. So I mean, I don't know. At least I guess you're not getting paid off of it. I guess that would be a bigger deal.
Yeah,
But
they have
just to
like
see the numbers
lifetime.
is good like that,
You're
it's
right,
just-
lifetime views, and then there's like valid views. And what's the difference
Yeah.
between a lifetime view and a valid view? That's crazy too. It's like what?
Well, you probably
Well,
get
they-
like bot channels too. I would say like bot channels or something like that. They
Weird.
have them out there.
They
They're
started
out there.
changing the way they count the views.
It's something like that. I mean, anything.
Viewers.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube drives me nuts. I just spend too much time looking at these stupid numbers. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let
Really?
that sweat you down.
It's like, why am I sweating this anyways? It's like, well, because you feel like, oh, I did good, and then it's really kind of crazy. It seems like the videos that I get, thousands of views on, or the shorts, not video. I've never got 1,000 views on videos, but on the shorts, the ones that do the best get very few likes, and the ones that do the worst get a lot of likes. What's up with that?
I got a theory on that.
Okay.
I think it's because the ones that do really well are outside of your core audience, right? The ones
Okay.
that are, 80, 90 views, that's just going to your core audience, and your core audience is always going to hit the thumbs up.
That's
Yeah,
true.
That's true. Yeah.
That does make sense. Yeah.
Because let's face it, if you got 3,500 views, you were way outside of your
Right. You definitely know that. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. That's why I did it.
yeah. So
Right on.
It gets you out there.
that's my theory anyway. And I'm sticking to it.
I believe it. I mean, you hit the hashtags and all that. I mean, all the stuff that pops up.
Yeah, lately I haven't really been caring about how many views I get, but I do get pissed off when I don't get views. So I guess I don't know.
There
It's
you go.
contradictory, right?
Yeah,
So,
there you
B.
go.
Taylor, can you tell us a little bit about your story, like why you became a YouTube creator? And have you done any other channels before? And also, sorry, I love the last bucket of fish you picked up that you made a short from, but go with that.
Well, I mean, I don't really feel like I'm just like creating nothing. I'm just, like some people say, just there's their journey, with stacking silver or just precious metals. I mean, just putting my story out there. I guess. I mean, I'm not really creating much. I mean, I'm just showing what I'm doing and some of what I'm doing and just how it's going. The everyday life and the normal person, really.
Right on.
I don't
Yeah,
really feel
that's
like
what I.
I'm just a creator. Like,
Yeah, I like just being kind of real. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love throwing humorous stuff and making funny things and making it
oh yeah,
interesting and
yeah,
all that. But
definitely,
yeah, the more
right.
real it is, the more I connect to the person, the more I enjoy the channel. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because I feel like there's like no pressure to really make a video or do anything. So it is just like just kind of like me. I'm just chilling. Just feel like making a video. I got an unboxing coming up, so I mean, got to still do that. And I've been buying from the LCS, like y'all know, so got to show and tell. That's just what I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
that's
you have
really that's the kind of videos that I like. I don't like the overproduced stuff. I just like the stuff that's real, man. Just show
Yeah, I
us
mean,
what
look
you.
at the set. I mean, the set is just like this is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm doing.
it looks
Just
cool. I like it a lot.
That's cool. Appreciate it. Just
Heck yeah.
basic right now. Just basic.
Is
Yeah,
that
well,
a rectangular tube of silver bars there on the right at the top?
Yeah, yeah. I'm working on filling this up. So I got a few in here, maybe like 7.
Oh, are you collecting like the art bars, or are these modern, or anything?
Well, you tell me. This is this is an
Oh, that's
SD
nice.
piece. Is it
Yeah,
clear? Why is it? So I don't know, like what year. I
yeah, that's
guess.
pretty modern. That's probably, I don't know, maybe 5 years old or something. Maybe the chat might know how old that is. I don't know. I don't think it's too old. And oh,
Oh,
Scottsdale. Okay, that's not probably too old either. These are more modern.
yeah,
And what's the one
yeah.
on the right?
At
AppMax.
next.
Oh, Abmex. Okay, yeah, that's definitely like
Yeah,
a
my
modern,
bad,
I
my
think.
bad, my
Although
bad. Yeah,
Abmex has been
I
around a
know.
long time, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I, I wonder if Abmex is making bars like in the '80s.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Man, I really like that
Thousand.
that tube that's a rectangle. That's so cool. Are you having? Do you ever find any that don't fit in that thing?
Only if it's a case, of course. But I mean, I can do that. But other than that, I mean, it's been holding all the ones that I've been getting.
That's nice. Now, did you order that and buy it, or did you order bars and they came in that? And you like, how like sometimes if you order 10 rounds, they still give you the tube.
Yeah, so I got this one from the shop, but I found a spot in on Amazon, and I mean they're well known on Amazon. All you gotta do is look for square bar tubes. I mean, silver bar tubes. Same place I got these. It's on Amazon. So I mean, they're common.
Is he cutting out, or is it me?
No, I think he was cutting out.
I'm cutting
Damn.
out.
A
Hello.
little bit, just a little bit. No worries. Wow, could you call out who's been here recently? There, blue collar.
Sure. All right. T-Bird just popped a comment up there. Cartier Silver is next. Milkman's Milks. I don't know how you pronounce that. Average Jane, of course. Who else we got? We got Vegas Stacker. Gregory Freeman. He's one of your subscribers.
Yeah, good to see you, Gregory. Right on. Glad you made it.
He's been in quite a while too.
I
We
did
got
a.
Silver
Oh, go
Slate,
ahead.
Big Poppy. I think that's it. We've called everybody else.
Average Jane, Atmex Vegas Slackers favorite place to shop. Vegas.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean? I'm not in that joke. What does that mean?
Oh, that was where the Perth Mint snakes came from. Atmex.
Oh, the snakes. That's right. I'm sorry, Kyle, man. That feels like forever ago, but yeah, that was Atmex. That was
I
and
remember
Walmart.
that, man. I
And
remember
Walmart.
that.
It was Walmart.
I remember.
But
Yeah,
this was-
right.
Yeah.
They let it happen though.
Yeah. Well, they did, but they corrected it on my end. But sorry, Vegas.
It looks like a Stacker Staker candlestick maker. He says, he says it looks like that SD bullion, the Liberty Bell Bill of Rights. Yeah, but I think it's modern. I'm sure it's pretty darn modern.
Yeah, it is.
T-Bird's
I
out
think
there.
so,
Thank you,
too.
T-Bird. He's out there dropping links for everybody. Right on, you guys. You're awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
everybody.
So you got to send me one of those plastic baits. I got to get one of those from B. Taylor.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah, they put in work, man. I don't buy anymore. I don't buy anymore. I make them.
All you
Yeah,
do
why
is-
not?
That's like y'all with the pouring silver and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You're pouring plastics. Heck yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I know somebody that just got a 3D printer. Maybe you could 3D print them.
These are like it's got to be very wiggly and like it's like a gooey jelly kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. It's a soft plastic. Yeah. But I'm sure people can make a bait out of a 3D printer, though. I'm sure they make them like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you could
Yeah.
make a mold. You could make a mold out of a 3D printer and then pour it out of rubber or whatever.
Yeah. As long as it don't melt. I mean, that shit is hot.
Well, no, you make the shape of the piece, and then you like sand cast it or make like a plaster Paris mold or something like that. I would think.
Oh yeah. See, when I first started, I was doing plaster of Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
oh, yeah. I just watched a guy called Silver Fox Casting. I've been about maybe 2 weeks. I've been kind of just discovered him and watching some of his videos, and he actually did like a wax casting of a thumbs up, like a whole fist, and he poured that poured wax into a mold of a fist, and then he took that wax and he mixed up plaster of Paris, put that wax into the bucket, put it on its upside down so it would like be on the bottom, and then he actually, after it dried, he took a torch and he melted all the wax out of the plaster of Paris. Of course, some of it sticks to the side, and I guess that's what creates the. Anyways, he poured this out of aluminum, and it was really amazing to watch that. It's called Lost Wax Casting, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
You know,
Pretty
I,
neat.
speaking of casting out of aluminum, to me the most fascinating aluminum castings I've ever seen are when they pour the molten aluminum into the anthills. You ever see that?
Into an egg?
No, an anthill, like
Oh,
like ant nest.
yes. And then they dig it out, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like a tree or something. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah. I mean, the poor bastard ants, right? But
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I've killed some ants in my day. When I was a kid, it was like a hobby.
they got you back the other day when you were pouring. They tore you.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, dude. I still got that red mark. I actually asked my son. I was like, dude, I was scratching, and I'm like, dang, is it red right there, like a ant bite? And he's like, yeah. I said, I got that like a week ago. He's like, what?
Oh man, you were like, oh shit.
Yeah, that hurts, dude. It like throbs. They got venom, bro.
Dude, we got him here too.
Oh, they don't die or anything. They just keep on biting.
Over here, you walk around barefoot, you step in an ant pile. Oh,
Oh, you got to keep moving, man. Keep those toes dancing.
yeah. Yeah, you only make that mistake once or twice, and then you look where you're walking.
Right?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we used
So
to go out fishing out in oh, go ahead.
I'd say, how's the weather up there? You been getting any fishing in lately, or?
Oh yeah, yeah. I went a couple of weeks ago. I mean, I didn't keep nothing. It was just all small ones, but I caught about maybe 9 fish. Crappie. It was just small.
Yeah.
They were beautiful though.
Those were from the live stream day. That one that you saw. That's live stream day.
Oh.
Them went home.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You saw them in the bucket. They those went home.
They were on the table that night.
Well, they're in the freezer. I got to stack up now. I mean, we've been active over the winter, so we got to stack back up.
Well, they're definitely going to end up on the table someday.
Definitely. Maybe not. They may just end up in the air and I catch them, midair. They might not even hit the table.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. Fresh out the pot.
Do you fry the crappie? That's what Vegas wants to know.
Yeah. I'll fry it. I mean, you can do it like you just in a pan, just with some butter. I mean, crappie, you can do them, many different ways.
Yeah.
Bake it if you want. I mean, that's a versatile fish to cook.
Yeah, I don't know if we got that down here. I've never seen it like on the menu or anything.
In Florida, y'all definitely got crappie. They got them in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all definitely got them down there.
It must not be like a commercial fish though, because I've never seen it on anybody's menu.
It's freshwater. If you're more around saltwater, then you're definitely not going to see it on the regular. I mean, it'll probably be a specialty, but yeah, that's more of a a small town type thing. Not that small town, but
I got you. Yeah, like we'll
not big commercial.
We got like grouper stuff like that.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Snapper, flounder. That's higher up. So
we got more like not flounder. What the hell's the other one? What's some of the other fish we got here? Cobia. Got cobia.
Right. Okay.
What is it?
You got mahi. Are you like way out there with the mahi?
Yeah. The only thing we call it dolphin or dorado.
Yep. I didn't want to say dolphin because some people get that confused.
I like to confuse people.
I learned. Yeah. Okay.
You're eating flipper, bro? What's up?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I learned that like back in the 90s. You don't say that.
Yeah, I love saying that.
I'm out catching dolphin. They're like, what?
All right.
The real official name, I think, is Dorado, right? That's what
Y'all ever seen one of these?
What, LBS?
Y'all ever seen one of these?
Is that an LBS
sticker?
Yeah, but it's not just any old sticker.
She got a gram. What does she got?
Yeah, I got a grammar on her.
Look at me. Okay.
You know what? Alaskan Assassin Adventure is a really cool friend of mine. He lives up in Alaska, of course. And he sent me a sticker, and it had a gold picker on it. A sticker with a picker. And I didn't realize. I kind of like, I'm a little bit into the gold panners and all the prospectors, all those guys. So, I don't just follow precious metals. I follow like the people that find the precious metals. And a picker on a sticker, but this is a grammar on a slap. So right now that's a Valcambi 1 grammer. And let's pull some cards out. You guys put your guesses in or put your card in and just choose a card. You got to be 18 years old. You got to live here in the United States of America. You got to have a mailing address I can mail it to here. And you got to be subscribed to Blue Collar Stacker, Vegas Stacker, myself, and B. Taylor, and Dub C. If you're not subscribed to those guys, you're not allowed in this. So go get subscribed.
So anybody who subscribes to all 5 of those channels and in the chat is eligible.
Yeah, man. So go get subscribed, and if you're 18, you got an address, I can mail this a picker on a sticker or a grammar on a slapper. Let's do this, man. Put your card in, and can you watch and make sure that everyone that puts a card in who wants to enter to play, if somebody doubles up, see the person in front of them or like who chose first. I'm sorry, who chose a card first. They get that card. The person under them has to choose. You guys understand that in the chat? I'm sure you do. It's pretty simple stuff, right?
The first two guesses that came out, they both said 7 of diamonds. So
Oh no way! That's freaking nuts.
uncanny.
Okay, so who was on? Who said 7 of diamonds first? And we have to go by Blue Collar his internet speed.
FG Stacker has laid claim to 7 of diamonds. So Stacker,
Okay,
you got to guess another card.
who has to guess?
Attacker Wager. Saw.
Oh, Saw. Those two. Oh, those are the first two that joined in the first one. Right on. That's
Yeah.
funny.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you get a new card, Saw.
All right. Well, I got them all shuffled up here. I'll just cut them when you guys are kind of ready to. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to pick a. Well, this is light. To choose a card. Yeah, choose a card, man.
All right, get your guesses out there. Come on. What are you waiting for? Get your guesses in the chat. Come on, chat.
I wish this light would work better. It's all freaking out. Freaking
Man,
out.
everybody's got sevens. All the sevens are out already.
They
All
like
right.
the sevens.
Saw went with the 7 of clubs.
They like the sevens.
Yeah, we got 3 sevens already. Vegas Stacker has 7 of hearts.
Oh, that's a nice one. 7 of diamonds, 7 of hearts. FG got the diamonds, I think you said.
Come on, put them in the chat.
All right, B. Taylor, I know you're like, what do you call it? You're definitely valid. If you want to say a card, please do. Because you're not like friends and family of the show. I mean, or not like relative of the. How does it go? Like a disclaimer, like like Blue Collar, he can't guess, but B. Taylor, you can guess. You see what I'm saying? Because he's part of the show. Like Average Jane, she can't because she's married to Blue Collar, so they can't play, but you can, B. Taylor. So if you'd like to give us a guess on the card.
You want me to guess? Just a random card?
Yeah,
Okay.
just any random card that nobody has guessed already.
Oh, well, I haven't been looking at the damn.
All right, well, guess one, and then a Blue Collar will tell you if it's been used.
I'll tell you, yeah.
I don't see a. All right, I'll go with 7 of spades.
That might
7
be
of
it.
spades. All the sevens are getting chewed up.
Yeah, 7s are all out. We got the clubs, the hearts.
I see hearts, clubs,
So B Taylor's got
diamonds.
spades.
Spades is taken?
No, it's not. It's taken
Yeah,
by-
see, that's what I thought. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, 7
Okay.
of spades.
All right, well, B. Taylor's made his choice, so I guess we're going to cut it off right now. If anybody, last minute, throw up a card real quick. What's on the bottom? We're going to cut it anyways. Queen of Hearts on the bottom. I think, yep, all choices are in. And here we go for the Grammar on a Slapper.
Up there.
Here we go. Cutting the deck. Right about there. Kaboom. All right, so watch these cards for me as they go. We've got 4 of clubs. Bingo. Jackass. We got 6 of diamonds. Ace of spades.
Oh, I almost said that one.
9 hearts.
Hold on.
There goes your 7.
Oh,
There it is. The Vegas. That was
7
just in the
hearts.
chat right
Vegas.
now.
Wait, Vegas. Nope. Keep
I had it
going.
on the
Vegas
chat
can't
right
play.
there. Oh, yeah.
Vegas.
Nice.
Vegas is like a friend and affiliate of the show. So no, he is not. He's not. No. All right.
hold on.
8 of hearts.
That's a 9 of hearts, ain't it? Oh, that's an 8.
8. Yeah. My eyes are so bad. I had to double check myself.
I'm looking at the delayed feed. That's why.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. 10 of spades.
10 of spades,
hold on.
Cartier. 10 of spades, Cartier. Yeah.
Cartier's got it.
There you go, Cartier.
Cartier.
Yeah.
Woo! Right on, dude. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. There we go.
Yeah.
Grammar on a Slapper.
Good work, man.
Cartier, he keeps on going, man. There you go. Coming your way, man. Right on. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Cartier says, Liberty, who taught you how to shuffle?
Oh, tell me what? I'm actually bending over the console in the car, and trying to keep an ice bag on the phone while it's on a tripod. And
Yeah, you're like 7 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 10 of hearts. Holy shit. It's all good, man. It's all for fun, right? Who's going to complain about losing a gram of silver?
That's pretty cool though.
It is cool.
The
Hell
smallest I got is a 5 gram. That was golly. But like I said, it was just a 5 gram. It was like maybe $8.
yeah.
They
You know,
yeah.
the smallest I got is grains. I got grains of silver.
Okay, so what is a grain?
It's like a tiny ass piece of silver. I don't know what the. I
So
couldn't tell you what it is, but it's small
Well,
piece of silver.
I've seen one. I mean, it's got to be like close to a gram, right? I mean,
No, it's not even close to a gram.
Here.
It's the size. It's like 15 grains to a gram, I think. But yeah, I got a couple of grains right here. Throw them up on the camera.
yeah.
All right.
yeah, sorry about that, y'all. It got hot again because I had it off on the too long.
These are how they do the grains. There you go. They usually put them
Okay,
on.
yeah, I've seen something like it was something like that.
They're so thin, you know.
That's what it is.
One gold.
Oh, check this out. How about a grain of gold? Oh no, it's a quarter of a grain of gold. That was like a giveaway. Quarter of a grain of gold. Look at that.
Quarter of a grain?
Quarter of a grain of gold.
So is that like a half a gold back?
Dude, I don't know, man. What'd you say? This was worth like $5 or $6?
That's what it said when I looked.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What is a grain? I mean, shit.
All right.
I think there's like 127 grains in a. I don't know. I can't remember. But a grain, like when you're measuring out gunpowder for cartridges.
Yeah. I think it's like
Yeah.
480 grains per ounce, I think.
That's
something.
it. 480 per ounce. You're
Wow.
right. Yep.
Is that what it is?
So
That
like
was
120 per quarter ounce. So
That's
what was that
gold.
thing again?
quarter of a grain. No, you know what? It might be more gold than a gold back.
I bet it probably is. It looks bigger.
I got the math on that.
It's kind of amazing how they can atomize that gold and make it so. I mean, you know how thin that gold is on the gold back? That's crazy.
Right?
It's like one molecule thick
Oh, it's crazy.
with a whole bunch of plastic and printing art printed on it.
I'm trying to look it up, but having no success. You would think my assistant would be on that, but
Oh
I guess it's
man,
cool to have though.
let's see. How many grains per gram?
Vegas Stacker says that 1 grain of silver is about 6 cents right now. 1 grain of gold is about $6. FG Stacker says.
Oh, there you go.
So that's a quarter. So that's 2. So yeah, it's about a half a gold back.
Yeah, it's about $1.50, I guess, right? 15.432 grains per gram. So shit, man, a quarter. Oh man, it's like too small to measure.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. I got to get down to the science here.
It's like flour gold.
0.25 in troy ounces. Let's see if I can convert this. I don't see troy ounces. All right. Grams. Okay. So a quarter of a gram is 0.16. A quarter of a grain is 0.16 grams.
Well, a quarter of a grain. Do like a whole grain times 4.
All right. So 1 grain is 0.064 of a gram. So I'm going to say 15, 16. It's about 16 grains per gram.
Unless you put soy sauce on it.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to take the easy way. It's 15.4324 grains per gram. So
And I thought I'd like to pull the calculator out.
I got this. A troy ounce is 31.1. All right, here we go. Yep, 480 grains per troy ounce.
We got like a whole group of mathematicians in here, all these comments, and we need the Rain Man right now.
All right, so 480, so a quarter. I'm trying to figure this out, dude. I got to figure it.
That's what Vegas says. Here, Vegas just nailed it, and I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
It costs
yeah.
way more to print that out and put it in plastic than the gold is worth.
Yeah, I
man.
just thought that too,
Yeah,
man.
you're right. Well, I think it was a freebie anyway.
It's more like a business card.
It's like a business card, yeah.
Okay, and Cartier Silver, just so you know, yeah, my sticker and the Scotch tape to hold that 1 grammer Valcambi bar on there cost a whole lot more than the Valcambi bar.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the what do you call it? The stamp that you got to put on it is probably about the same value.
Well,
Right?
that or the gold back.
Not on the gold back, that's true.
That or the gold back.
All right, you can take me
With
off.
the sticker.
So, did you notice that lovely kilo of copper on the top there?
Oh, let's see that up close.
I got to get up. Hold on.
Don't move your camera.
No, I don't. I know, man. This is focused. Oh,
Hey,
Jesus.
Silver Boy Blues is in the house. Good to see you, Silver Boy Blues. Right
Huh?
on, man.
Germania. 1 kilo. Thing's heavy, dude.
Hold that up again, man. We're gonna put it back down already. What? That was like 1 second.
That thing is
Wow.
huge. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's got the whole thing
Yeah.
on the
Oh, has it got the little holographic sticker?
You know, I don't know. It's wrapped in plastic, and I'm not going to unwrap it, so I don't know.
It's not gold.
Oh, if that was gold, a kilo of gold. Woo!
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I could.
That's pretty nice.
How
Now,
about
what's the premium on that? So a kilo is how many pounds? Dear God, 2.2 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a kilo is 2.2 pounds. So I'll bet you paid $60 for that thing.
like in the 50s, 52, I think.
Woo! Yeah,
Yep.
man.
18 for the 10-ounce bar.
Are these going to be victims of whatnot here?
No, these are my keepers, man. I remember
Oh.
that video. Remember that video I did where I was like crying out for help, and I showed you all the copper I had bought over a short period of time.
Yes, I remember it well.
All right, so everything in that video is gone, with the exception of what's up on the stage there. That's
oh, wow.
it, and not this stuff. This is all that remains, and I don't even think that's mine. I sold off all that shit, dude.
Okay, that's mine.
I sold off all that copper.
So you're telling me that we found about half of your hidden liquor bottles. I mean, copper bars.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got one stashed in the light above the kitchen sink.
No. That's it. What you see up here, with the exception of this one, that's all I got left. That's it. That's all I kept. Everything else I sold off.
I'm going to check the closet.
No. Oh, no.
Are you sure?
Wrong, dude. I'm surrounded by copper right now. I got tubes and tubes of copper.
I feel like there's a FedEx guy rolling up your driveway with a hand truck full of copper boxes right now.
There is a FedEx.
Yeah, it's like, what's next?
The FedEx guy comes tomorrow with about 900 ounces of copper.
Dear Lord. So you still have a problem, bro.
No, it's
No.
I'm telling it. It's all for sale.
You gonna pull up with something? You got to.
Heck yeah. Might as well, man. Might as well. All right, well, shit, guys, we're coming up on 2 hours, and
It's almost
yeah,
past bedtime, man.
all my ice has melted out of my double Ziploc freezer bag.
Oh, you serious about that when you
That's
say
bad,
that?
homie.
I
Dude.
thought you were kidding. I thought you were just being. I thought that was hyperbole.
No. This is real shit here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, me too, man. My crotch gets wet, and my phone still gets hot.
You're
Wow.
gonna show yourself out one day.
I just got to break down. Maybe I'll sell a silver bar and turn it into a phone. It's about the same size as 10-ounce press bars,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
Pretty much. I was
Right
looking
on.
at new phones. The damn phones these days are ridiculous.
But I'm gonna buy another cheap one because I got a lot of mileage out of this, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Well, the camera is working real fine, unless you use a different camera for your videos. But your camera works well.
No, dude, everything, editing, video. I mean, every single step of the way. Even talking to you in Vegas. I mean, and emailing and everything is on this phone, dude. It's all I
Yeah.
use. I mean, I break out the laptop once in a while to show you guys, like, the laptop, like a picture on it or something, just because I'm so low tech. But I'm trying to figure out how to do this, like where I put these things up, these scenes where I show you guys like stuff like this. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah, it's kind of working.
Yeah, it's working. You getting
You
it?
trying to figure out how to do that? What?
Yeah, you got a lot more creativity than any.
I did that 104.7 on the GSR. Did that little chart. I did the comment where B. Taylor ripped Vegas a new one about his shorts. Just kind of, yeah. I'm playing around. I'm trying to learn.
Hey, so try this though. Try this. I don't know whatever phone service you go through or whatever, but try to like just get a newer phone for one, and just like mess around with it. Like you can still use the Wi-Fi and get on like your stuff and see whatever you can transfer over and just mess around.
Yeah.
And but eventually, man, you're gonna need to get like something else to mess with. You're gonna have to do that transfer. I've had to do it. I had a phone one time. It hadn't updated since 2020.
Oh,
So, and I just got one like months ago. So, yeah, I feel
yeah.
you, man. But you're gonna have to take that step.
I really like the idea of having two phones. I think I could really kick some ass on YouTube with having two phones. But it's like you got to have the footage on the one phone because it's too hard to send large data files and all kind of stuff like that. But anyways, look at this here. I've got here's another thing. I did a post. I think it was this morning. What does that say? Out of these 4 old school bands that have women in their lineup, who was your favorite? And I've got Heart, Bangles, ABBA, and Go-Go Girls, and it looks like the Bengals kind of smoked everybody with 44%.
Mm.
And then I've got the comments there, so just like little things to talk about. And who was it? I think it was. Try to make this big. See if I can read it. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. Oh, the late 70s and 80s. Oh, I don't think I got it all. Oh, yeah, I don't have the whole. Yeah, I'm learning. Anyways.
How about you do a short from each of them?
But I'll probably figure out how to make this stuff bigger eventually so we can read it better and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can't. I'm blind as a bat. Everything's so blurry. I got to get glasses. I really do. Yeah.
I buy them cheapos off Amazon.
Yeah. Family Dollar. Hell yeah. Dollar Tree. Oh, yeah. That's where I buy them all because I lose them. I break them. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
What do we got coming up? Next week, we have Brad Yaate coming on Monday Night Metals as a guest. And Saturday Morning Showdown is the next show coming up, but we don't have a guest for. So if anybody would like to jump in on a Saturday Morning Showdown, that would be cool. Also, guys, send me Silver and Cigars. I noticed he already emailed me Constitutional Stackers PO box address. It's on his website, all that good stuff. So I'm going to send Silver and Cigars his half Florida Goldback, and then we've got the Cartier Silver. Just email me your address, or I'll check your description, whatever. Yeah, just email it to me. It makes it easier so I don't forget. And yeah, I'll send off your sticker with the picker or the grammar with the slapper. And yeah, that should be cool. And yeah, if you guys want to come on in, anybody email me or Vegas Stacker or Blue Collar Stacker, and we'll have you on and hang out like we did with B. Taylor here tonight.
It was nice. I appreciate it.
Oh, B. Taylor, thank you for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate you very much.
No problem, man. It's all good.
I think Saturday morning maybe we should try and get 4-9s on.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. It's like that.
Yeah, coppers, yeah.
Is that like Al Capone or something?
No, it's the frog from Courageous Cat and Minute Mouse. Yeah, see? The frog.
Oh.
Remember the frog?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh shit.
For about
All right. Well,
year, listen, for about a year on the construction sites when I was working with this one kid, Brandon, that I used to work with. Every time we would say something like, "Hey, Brandon, grab that ladder," he'd be like, "Yeah, see, let me grab the ladder." See, everything was like, "Yeah, what time are you leaving today?" So we started adopting that speech pattern.
I see.
Yeah, we wanted to kill each other by the end of the year.
Oh shit. Right on. Well, everyone out there, thanks for hanging out and entering into the giveaways and being here and your support. You guys are awesome. It's always a good time hanging out with everyone here. Thanks so much, man. And thank you again, B. Taylor. And thank you, Blue Collar Stacker. And Vegas, wish you were up here, but hopefully we'll catch him next week with Brad Yaate.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And I just got the warning, phone is getting warm. So you guys have a good night. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah,
Take care,
y'all take it
guys.
easy.
Take
Everybody
care,
have
man.
a good night. Thanks for
Later
coming.
on. Stay shiny.
Later.
Bling, bling.